Dependable, dependable God. It doesn't.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia Joy and it is a blessing to have you. I pray that you guys are having an amazing day or night whenever it is that you are watching this. It is currently it's 3:20 a.m. in the morning. I just finished spending time with the Lord, and I've just finished the book of Deuteronomy, and I noticed that it when I was reading this, a lot of things was standing out on what's going on in Israel. So I just wanted to take the time. The Lord gave me both of these chapters. And so I'm going to take the time to read it to you. And this is Deuteronomy 13. Okay. So Deuteronomy 13. It says, if there arises among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and he gives you a sign or a wonder, and the sign or the wonder comes to pass of which he spoke to you, saying, let us go after other gods, which you have not known, and let us serve them. You shall not listen to the words of that prophet or that dreamer of dreams. For the Lord your God is testing you to know whether you love the Lord your God with all of your heart and with all of your soul. You shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him and keep his commandments and obey his voice. You shall serve him and hold fast to him. But that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he has spoken in order to turn you away from the Lord your God, who's brought you out of the land of Egypt and redeemed you from the house of bondage, to entice you from the way in which the Lord your God commanded you to walk. So you shall put away the evil from so you shall put away the evil from your midst. And then it goes to say, if your brother, the son of your mother, your son or your daughter, the wife of your bosom, or your friend who is as your own soul, secretly entices you, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which you have not known, neither you nor your fathers, of the gods of the people which are all around you, near to you or far off from you, from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth. You shall not consent to him or listen to him, nor shall your eye pity him, nor shall you spare him or conceal him. But you shall surely kill him. Your hand shall be first against him to put him to death, and afterward the hand of all the people. And you shall stone him with stones until he dies, because he has sought to entice you away from the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. So all of Israel shall hear and fear, and not again do such wickedness as this among you. So what's going on in Israel, as you can see, a lot of people looking at it from a fleshly standpoint may not understand what's going on. But as I just read to you right here in Deuteronomy, um, what's going on is that people did not follow the Lord's commandments. Um, there are just certain things that we must follow when the Lord tells us to, and his commandments is a great example of the things that we should and should not do. And people were making idols of false gods. They were making other things or people their gods. They were not walking with the Lord, you know. And so when you don't follow the commandments of the Lord, these are the things that will come upon you: sicknesses, illnesses, plagues, viruses, death, and so have you. Um, and I want you to read the book of Deuteronomy yourself so that you can understand it. You know, always take the word back to the Lord, and spend a long time with him so that you can seek the truth yourself. It's always a blessing to seek the truth and know these things for yourself. Yeah, it's one thing to listen to somebody, but you know, when you hear such thing, you always go and seek the truth Take what somebody is telling you and go seek the truth and spend that time with the Lord and have Him to minister to you the things that are true and that are not true. Because when we tend to listen to people, that could lead us to a dark valley, that could lead us to things that is not of God. And by following them and listening to them, we will be in trouble for it. So it's always important to, follow the Lord commandments, spend that time with the Lord, and go to Him in prayer and just, ask Him, Lord, is this true? Is this not true? Show me the way, Lord. So that was one chapter the Lord sent me to. He also sent me to chapter 18, and it says, the priests, the Levites, all the tribe of Levi shall have no part nor inheritance with Israel. They shall eat the offerings of the Lord made by fire in His portion. Therefore they shall have no inheritance among their brethren. The Lord is their inheritance, as He said to them. And this shall be the priest's due from the people, from those who offer a sacrifice, whether it is a bull or a sheep. They shall give to the priest the shoulder, the cheeks, and the stomach, the first fruits of your grain and your new wine and your oil, and the first of the fleece of your sheep you shall give him. For the Lord your God has chosen him out of your tribe. So stand to minister in the name of the Lord, him and his son forever. So if a Levite comes from any of your gates, from where he dwells among all Israel, and comes with all the desires of his mind to the place which the Lord chooses, then he may serve in the name of the Lord his God. All of his brethren, the Levites, do, who stand there before the Lord. They shall have equal portions to eat besides what comes from the sales of his inheritance. When you come into the land which the Lord your God is giving you, you shall not learn to follow the abominations of those nations. There shall not be found among you anyone who makes his son or his daughter pass through the fire, or one who practices witchcraft, or a soothsayer, or one who interprets omens, or a sorcerer, or one who conjures spells, or a medium, or a spiritualist, or one who calls upon the dead. For all who do these things are an abomination to the Lord, and because of these abominations, the Lord your God drives them out before you. Sorry, you guys hear my daughter in the background. I tried recording this before, and she was just tearing this place up. Okay, we're playing with things and noises and all kind of things that's going on, but I have to be obedient to the Lord, so please excuse me, and I gotta do what I gotta do. Those of us who has kids know, right? Okay, so basically what this was saying right here was there was people in there that was practicing witchcraft, interpreting omens and sorcerer, conjuring spells, going to psychics and mediums, spiritualists, and was calling on the dead. And that's an abomination to the Lord. There was a lot of things going out there. Those are things that we are told not to do. That is not of God. Those things are not of God. And the thing is, before these things will take place in these nations, these cities, these countries, wherever, what have you, the Lord always nudges us, right? The Lord will always send messengers. He will always give us dreams. He will always give us visions through other people or whatever, what have you. And he will tell you, this is not of me. This is not the way. These are the things that you shouldn't do. And these people did not listen. And when you don't listen and when you don't follow the commandments of the Lord, these are the type of things that take place. So this is exactly what is going on in Israel. I just want to come give you guys a word. And it was just very interesting to me because I was sent to the book of Deuteronomy, and every time the Lord sends me somewhere, it's a rhema word, like a right now word. It's very pivotal, and it's a right now. It's in timing with what's going on today. It's been that way since I've been in the Bible heavy for like the last 4 or 5 months. It's been very heavy, and it's everything. every book in the Bible that the Lord has taken me to, it's actually what's taking place, and it just amazes me. So that's why it's very important to follow the Lord's commandments and statutes, and just be obedient to what He is calling for us to do, because when we do that, we are in a safe place. When we don't do that, you're asking for trouble. So I just wanted to come and read that to you guys. As I was reading it, it stood out to me. I know the Lord was speaking to me. And in the book of Deuteronomy, He gives instructions that when He sends you to the land that He swore to your fathers, Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob, He gives instructions on the things that we should be following as people. And when you don't follow those things, these are the things that come upon you. There is not going to be good things. So please take the time to read the book of Deuteronomy, because not only is it what's going on in Israel and many other places in the world, but it's very important that you guys read this for yourselves and take in what the Lord is asking for you to do, and what the Lord is asking for you to follow, so that you won't feel the wrath of the Lord. It's not fun. You don't want to be on the other end of God. You want to be walking with the Lord. You don't want to be walking away from the Lord. So just take the time, read the book of Deuteronomy, let the Lord speak to you, spend time with the Lord, and I'm just here to be the messenger. I love you guys so very much. Until then, stay blessed, stay obedient. You guys, I'm forgetting my own outro. Until then, stay blessed, stay focused, and stay obedient. I love you guys, and I see you next time.